Hey YouTube, this is Kenyatta aka VSG Kingpin, and I'm coming at you with another weekly video. First of all, I want to apologize. It's been a minute since I've been making another video. I think the last video I made was June 25th. So it's been a couple weeks. I think the last video I did, I think it was week 5. So today is actually going to be a week 7 video update. First thing I want to do is get into the numbers. My highest weight was 296.2. My surgery weight was 275 even. Last week, or week 5, I was 251.2, and this week I'm coming in at 240.2. So between 2 weeks ago and this week here, I guess you can say that was a total loss of 11 pounds. Excuse me. I actually caught a summer cold, and this thing isn't fun at all. I sound like a frog. But basically, what I want to talk about this week is some goals, some doctor appointments I've had, and actually going out to eat. Some goals I'm having right now is I've decided to try to at least lose about 10 pounds a month. I did start exercising, and I'm getting in my walk in at night. I do work third shift. It is third shift here. Actually, right now, what time is it? 12:53, midnight. So that's pretty decent. I've been trying to get in at least 10,000 steps, 5 miles a night while I'm at work. It usually takes me about an hour and 45 to maybe 2 hours to get that done. And I feel pretty good afterwards. I end up sleeping pretty good when I'm at home, and that turns out pretty good. So I guess you could say my goals for between now and next month is to get in like the 230s. And, you know, once I do get into the 230s here in Cincinnati, Ohio, there's something I want to do is skydiving. So that's been on my bucket list for a while, and it looks like it used to be the weight limit was 250, and I got really excited about that because once I broke my 250s, I was like, oh, okay, I can go skydiving now. And then I looked it up on the website here, and they took it down to 235. And anybody win anything over 235 is $5 extra a pound. So I'm like, I think I can wait till I'm like 235. I don't want to pay an extra 25 bucks or 5 extra pounds or anything like that. I know I shouldn't be that cheap, but hey, it is what it is. So, okay, that's my goal as far as, you know, calories getting in. I believe right now on my Fitness Pal I'm getting in about 1,000 calories or so a day. It really hasn't been that hard to get in 1,000 calories. Actually, I've been under. There was one time I was over, maybe 55 calories. But with the exercise that I put in and everything, it's kind of like you can juggle back and forth between the calories that you put in and calories you want to eat. So, and within the past 2 weeks, I have had some stalls. And I actually went to the doctor on Monday, and I was talking to her about it, and she said, you know, don't really worry about, you know, when you're having stalls. Stalls are a good thing, because when you're having stalls, you are actually losing inches along with that, and that's pretty decent. I don't know if you guys can tell from like here or whatever, but you know, if you take a look from this video I'm making now compared to the video I made like 4 or 5 weeks ago, it looks like a totally different person. I guess you could say my goal weight is anywhere between, I think I want to get down like maybe 175, 170, somewhere around that area, and be in like the healthy range. And I do think that 180 is around, it's the healthy weight limit, but it's still more close toward the being overweight. So I want to get down a little bit under that so I can be like in the normal range. So let's see. Enough about that. As far as going out to eat, there's been a lot of issues. I try to stay away from going out to eat because you can never eat everything that you really want to eat, and I end up with extra leftovers in my refrigerator that I really don't even touch. Next thing you know, I'm throwing it away because it's been in the refrigerator for like 2 or 3 days, and I'm like, why even bother? And it's kind of hard when you kind of like craving something, so you just go grab something. But usually I would try to like get my girlfriend to share something with me, whatever I'm eating at the time, and I just try to stay away from going out to eat. But I posted on my fitness pal the other day, there's this commercial here that keeps playing over and over and over again. It's from Dairy Queen, and they're talking about like a bacon burger. And, you know, it just looks so good, you want to go out and get one, but I have stopped myself from actually going out to get whatever, you know, this thing on TV is, and I'm just staying away from it. What else is on my list that I want to cover? Yeah, the things I want to cover as far as, you know, things you can and can't do when you're at least 250 plus pounds. Usually here, where I'm at, they have weight limits on pretty much everything. As far as if you're going to do something fun like zip lining. There was a indoor water park that I went to, and it was like one of those things where you can go through like the tube and the slides and everything, and it had a weight limit of 250 pounds. You couldn't get on it if you weighed more than 250 pounds. So I'm happy to say I can not have to worry about being over the weight limit to get on something. There was also a time when I went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and they had a bunch of rides there I couldn't get on because I was more than 250 pounds. There's also Kings Island here. Their rides usually don't have a weight limit, but their seats are very narrow, and when I was like 290 plus or whatever, you barely can get that little thing over you and push it down, and it was so uncomfortable. I'm really excited about next time I do go to Kings Island to see exactly how much room I will have, so I won't have to, you know, be sucking in my gut and saying, you know, oh my God, I just can't ride this ride comfortably. Just a second, people. Okay. I also want to talk about the surgery as far as, you know, your stomach and everything, having actually a physical barrier there to, you know, having a physical barrier there to stop you from eating so much when any other time, well, here at work, they would bring in all kind of stuff. And, you know, any other time I sit there and be like, I'll crush that, I'll eat this. And now it's just like you are limited with so many calories. You kind of like force yourself to second think exactly what's being put in your body. So, you know, it's like when I have a choice between eating something healthy, I always take a look at how much protein it has in it, how many calories it has in it, how long is it going to take me to burn those calories if I do put it in my body, and things like that. And I'm not mindlessly eating anymore. So all I can say is if you're watching this video and you're thinking about getting the vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery, I would highly recommend it because I think it's one of the best choices I've ever made. You really can't convince anybody else of that because you only know what you're going through at the time when you're on these diets, and you really can't lose the weight. And, you know, all I can say is this is one of the best things I've ever done. So with that said, I'm coming upon the 10-minute mark. I really don't usually talk this long, and before YouTube cuts me off, so I want to stop that here, and I'll try to see you guys next week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.